Good everyone, it's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. For today's video, we will be taking a look at the Air Max 186 in the BRS Powerwall colorway. So really quickly, we will take a look at the box. You are getting that Air Max 186 styled box right here. Now, the size tag label does read Nike Air Max 186 Premium, and I did get these in a US size 11. I also wanted to mention that the shoes do come with two sets of laces. This one was in the box, not laced up, kind of with these brown, pink, and white running throughout. And then they came pre-laced with this like super light green set of laces. But like I said, without further ado, let's take a look at the shoes. Alright, so this shoe is back for the first time since 2006. These originally released in 2006 in the Air Max 187 variation for the BRS Powerwall. It's back for the first time in almost 20 years, but they did bring it back in the 86 variation with the big bubble, and that has ticked a ton of Air Max 1 fans off. They're not happy with that at all. For me, I probably would have preferred it in the 87 variation, but I did pick these up for like 100 Canadian dollars on super deep discount. So I'm just happy to have this pair right here in front of me, back for the first time in 18 years. But as always, starting at the bottom of the shoe, you do have this black outsole right here in this iconic Air Max 1 waffle outsole. So that's what you're getting at the bottom of the shoe. As far as the midsole goes, you're kind of getting this sail midsole right here running throughout. Keep in mind, this is the Air Max 186 variation, so this midsole is different from the 87 portion. You have 4 air chambers instead of 3 with the smaller bubble on the 87, and then you do have the 2 lines running throughout the back, and then more of that big bubble goodness here on the medial side. So that's what you're getting as far as the midsole goes. These do have 4-foot encapsulated air as well at the front of the shoe, so keep that in mind. Embedded within this midsole is another air sole unit. Moving your way up to the upper right here, you have this really cheap kind of microfiber material in almost this mustard colorway right here. Now this is a very cheap material, but this is kind of what we've come to know, and maybe some people love it, some people don't. I don't really care for it, but that's what you're getting, kind of wrapping 360 degrees around the shoe right here. So nothing special, but what we've kind of come to know from Nike. As far as the mesh material at the front, you do get that in kind of almost like a lucky green. It's a pretty nice usage of materials. And then you have some more like nylon or satin material right here, and kind of wrapping around the back of the shoe. At the back of the shoe, you do have that green Nike Air stitched logo right here. And then you kind of have this pink patent leather Nike swoosh right here on the lateral side, more of that on the medial side right here. And then the tongue, wrapping up the tongue, is that green. And then at the top of the tongue, you have a white patch with a black Nike script and a orange swoosh. It definitely looks awesome in my opinion. And then on the inside of the shoe, you do have a stamp right here for size 11. Very reminiscent of the OGs from back in the day. And these were made in Vietnam. That is something to note. I do believe most or all of the Air Max 186s have been made in Vietnam thus far. And then you also kind of have this gray, same kind of microfiber material on the lateral side and on the medial side. As far as quality control, I've seen a ton of pairs with really messed up toe boxes. Mine's kind of dented right here on the left one. Let's take a look at the right one here. Kind of another dent right here, and I had to restuff them because when I got these shoes, they were all kind of smashed in. Most videos or pictures I've seen of these online, the toe boxes are all mangled, so that is pretty annoying in my opinion. Really not much of any quality control from Nike anymore. You should not be getting a shoe with kind of messed up toe boxes before they're even on foot. As far as the overall shape of this shoe, for the most part, you have that really nice slanted toe box right here on the toe of the Air Max 186. Definitely looking forward to getting these on foot. As far as the sizing goes for Air Max 1s, In all of my Air Maxes across the board, I do wear a US size 11. That goes with all of them. It's no different with this model right here. At the end of the shoe, I have my toe right about here at the end of this model right here, and typically in my shoes in general. So about a pinky's width at the end of my shoes is what I usually go with. If you are a wide footer, these are kind of narrow here at the toe box, so I would maybe recommend going up half a size to kind of deal with those wide footers within this model right here. But overall, it's a pretty snug fitting shoe right here. As far as the insole goes, you're kind of just getting that standard Nike insole here. Within this model, you have a green insole with a white Nike Air. But I am very happy that these are back. I do wish they were the 87 Air Max 1, but I actually really love the 86 variation as well. So for me, I'm not being too nitpicky. I'm just happy they're back in general. But I know a ton of Air Max 1 fans were very irate when they saw that they were bringing these back in the 86 variation. But sound off in the comments what you guys think. I'm just happy they're back and that I can get them on foot, because the 06 pairs are more or less unwearable nowadays. But sound off in the comments what you guys think of this colorway and just the overall usage of materials, and if you're happy they're back for the first time in nearly 20 years. So that's going to do it for today's video on the Air Max 1 86 BRS Powerwall colorway, back for the first time here in a very long time. Sound off in the comments what you guys think of this colorway, but as always, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that would definitely help the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at Sneaker Tech Talk, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. As always, thanks for watching today's video, and until next time, peace.